Capricorn, hello, how are you? Thanks for joining me. This is your reading. It's kind of for mid-July, but really it's for whenever you find it. It's a general reading, so whatever comes up in the energies is what comes up. It's sort of for you to take the energies that I speak about and apply them to whatever area of your life you see fit, okay, my loves? I'm going to start with some oracle cards for you. Also, do just bear in mind this is a collective reading, so not every single message is necessarily going to resonate. If you're finding it's not resonating, check out your other placements, Moon, Rising, Venus, you know. But I mean, if you've clicked on the title, I'm sure there's something in here for you. Even if it doesn't exactly fit now as you're watching, you might, in a few months, or maybe even more, look back and think, ah, yeah, I get you now. If it does resonate in any way, do feel free to hit the like button, because it does help my channel grow and helps the messages get out in front of more people. And do feel free to subscribe if you haven't already as well, because it helps me pick up on your energy for next time. Prosperity. Who else had that? Aries. One of the fire signs. Another oracle. Ooh, that'll do. Okay, another 2 oracle cards for you. Chaos. I don't read reversals for these, okay. Got 2 5s, well, as in you've got a 5 and 32 reduces to 5. I feel like these 2 cards go together for you. Change. 5s are a number of change. I feel like this is about your own truth. Your own truth within you, and there's some sort of, I feel like there's some sort of play off in your mind at the moment with regards to your truth, your desires, what you know is a true fit for you, and actually feeding mouths, actually paying bills. And there's a sense that these 2 things are not exactly in alignment. Or should I say a sense that if you follow your truth, am I going to be able to pay the bills, basically? Can I afford to follow my truth? Some right integrity here. I feel that there's some sort of situation whereby if you act with integrity, you feel like you will face material loss in some way. How true that is, I wouldn't like to say. Maybe we'll get more on that when we go into tarot. I would generally say if you're walking a path that's truly aligned with who you are, then you will find a sense of abundance on that path. Not necessarily, not see, when I talk about abundance, it's not just about finances though, it's about a rich life. But of course you want the basics, right? You want to be able to feed your kids, or if you've got kids, or pay the bills. You have to, right? Else what, sort of thing. Yeah, so I understand that conflict. I understand that conflict. This feels like an incoming wink from the universe, an incoming message from the universe. I do feel like the universe wants to say to you, like, stay true to your path. You know, that sense of integrity that we spoke about, like, act within it, and like, you'll be provided for. but I can just also hear you dismissing that as bollocks as well, and magical thinking, and so I hear you, Capricorn. But I do feel like, I don't know, somehow in the next 4 weeks, say, I do feel like you will get a message to kind of back up this idea that, well, actually, yeah, if I do go down that path which feels so right, I can actually make enough money that way. I don't know what form that message would take. But that's what it feels like in those cards to me anyway. So I sort of want to tell you to look out for that, but I'm not sure I'm exactly what to tell you to look out for. Perhaps it will all become clear in the cards, perhaps, I don't know. Capricorn. What else for Capricorn, please? The Chariot. What direction do I go in? What direction do I go in? Chariot can be about feeling pulled in 2 directions. Page of Pentacles is quite an experimental energy. There is something about abundance in this card. We've got a pentacle. You know, the ground here underneath him is rich and fertile as well. I think the message is that your integrity and your abundance can align. If you walk down the path that your heart is telling you to walk down, you might be surprised at the green grass you find down that path. That could be a synchronicity for some of you. Something to do with grass. That's really random, but some of you might have just mown your lawn. Or there's something about gardening or something. Or planted plants. I don't know, something about landscaping or... I don't know, I feel like some of you might have just done some physical work in your garden. Or if you don't have a garden, then you bought yourself a houseplant or something like that. Some like small token to yourself that represents that greenness that can be found on this path. I don't know how to make sense of that. I hope it makes sense to you. Half the stuff I say, it doesn't exactly make sense to me, but it seems to make sense to viewers, so that's good. But you see, this represents your fears and concerns. This is the exact opposite of abundance and growth. This is you. This is a scarcity of resources. And you're worried. You're worried that you'll go down that path and you won't find the Page of Pentacles offering you his coin. You won't find lush greenery, fertile ground. You'll actually just find cold, stony, ground that can't support life. But you know, even in the Page of Pentacles, even in the Five of Pentacles, there are resources available. Oh, I feel like some of you actually need to look into whether there's a grant, some sort of grant or loan you can take to support you down this path. Like, have you looked into all the options? Oh, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. Have you looked into all the options for how you could support yourself to go down this path? That could be your wink from the universe. Like, you know, you might just happen to come across a newspaper article or something about a new grant some sort of new way of being able to support yourself to go down the path that you truly want to go down, but you're scared to go down because you don't know if the support's there. Because that's what I'm saying about the Five of Pentacles. It feels like a lack of resources, you know, perhaps money, but perhaps not even money. It's going to be different for all of you. Anyway, practical support in some way, or even it could be you see a notice about like a new place to live that could be cheaper for you or something like that, or a flat share or something, or student accommodation, some sort of new scheme for accommodation, you know, that you can live in while you do this, follow this new path, that means you get a discount because you're going down this route, or something like that. Bursary, the word bursary is coming into mind. There might be some sort of bursary available to you that you're not aware of currently, but within the next 4 weeks you might find out about it, something like that. Yeah. I was sort of trying to explain the symbolism of that card, hey, but you've got the message anyway. The message is there. It's just the idea of not recognizing resources that are available to you. It's like these people don't recognize that there's shelter in this church, and they're continuing on this journey, on this cold path, this unsheltered path, not realizing that there's a resource available to them. So yeah, I think there might be some sort of resource available to you that isn't apparent to you right now at this moment in time, and it's going to help you go in the direction you want to go in, because I think you know what direction you want to go in, but you're just like, how am I going to find any abundance down that road, down there, down that. Some of you are a symbol of a bee might be relevant to you this month. Or literally you could keep bees. Or this gardening work that I'm sure some of you have been doing. Maybe encountered a lot of bees. I don't know. Anything else then for Capricorn, please? Anything else for Capricorn? Strength in reverse. See, there's more green grass in this card. Not all the cards in this deck have this, you know. It came out in reverse, by the way, but I'm just putting it upright to show you. Right, this is about finances as well. I mean, take the energies as they apply. Like, the easiest way for me to translate this is to talk about finances, but it doesn't have to be actual money as a resource. I don't know, I feel like you're having to create a very tight budget at the moment somehow. And you see this card doesn't have that much. But you see, it's like you really have to look on this card to see the greenery, right? It's quite a built up area being depicted, quite a lot of buildings, but if you look hard you can see the trees and the grass. So that's coming back to that same message to me. So actually, if you look, you might just be surprised where you might find the resources you need. Yeah, because with the Strength card coming out in reverse, that does sort of, again, tell me that you're not recognising this abundance, this green grass that's available to you. And so there is a bit of a sense of being a bit defeatist. And I feel like that might be preventing you from looking down certain avenues. Sorry, please don't shoot the messenger. That's just the feeling I'm getting. And it could be someone else's energy around you, yeah, because you think it's over. the sense that it's over. I can't do it. I can't do the thing. I can't follow my dreams. I can't follow my own sense of integrity. I can't follow my truth. I can't follow my true heart's desire. This is defeatist. It feels defeatist. So how does... Do you have any other tips for how Capricorn could get out of a defeatist energy? I don't know if I can get any more for you or not, or if we'll go to Oracle. Let me see. Any tips for how... I might go to another deck, actually. Any tips for how Capricorn could get out this defeatist energy? Okay. Six of Wands in reverse. That's defeat. I mean, depends. Because upright, it's victory. I don't always go to opposites for reversals, but definitely this feels like a sense of defeat. You couldn't make it up. Okay, so that's just confirmation, but can we have something about how they could get out of this energy, please? How can Capricorn... How can Capricorn get out of this energy of defeat, please? Right, okay. Well, it might... Right. See... These two cards are very much similar energy. And we've got the Five of Swords, which is kind of self-sabotage. Temperance. And I was trying to clarify, how can Capricorn get out of this defeatist energy? Do you know, I think part of it is getting to the root of, right, where does this energy come from? Like, what beliefs are underneath it? Because you've got the healing card come up. And healing often is about getting right to the root of the matter. So there is that. I do feel there might be some incoming energy to... It doesn't feel as harsh as this card suggests. The Tower sometimes can be quite an intense, harsh energy, but this is gentler. This is gentler than the Tower. The question was, how does Capricorn get out of this defeatist energy? I think it's some sort of outside energy. Some sort of outside energy is going to help lift you out of this, perhaps. I don't really think I mean another person, and so I'm struggling to articulate this. Sorry. Something that's going to make you see your own self-sabotage. This defeatist energy, it's a bit self-sabotaging. There's some sort of limiting beliefs under the surface here that are at play, but I feel like you're going to be woken up to them. I think there's a chance when something's going to perhaps come in quite suddenly to wake you up to them, these limiting beliefs, and there's a chance that you could be really harsh on yourself here, and that's why the strength has come out, because strength is also about self-compassion. So I would just ask for you to be gentle with yourself, please, Capricorn. It's a bit of a shake-up, potentially. None of this is set in stone, my loves. You could... sometimes the Tower comes in when we can't get out of the energy ourselves. So if you... yeah. You might come out of this energy sort of your own accord, this defeatist energy, but there's a little bit of a help from the universe in whatever form, but it might be the form that we've already spoken about, by a sort of nice synchronicity regarding just coming across a grant or a bursary, like we said, something that's going to give you the resources to be able to do what you truly want to do. I do feel they're available to you. And it's going to feel a bit like a sigh of relief, ultimately, I think. That's how Temperance card energy is coming through to me today. Yeah, Temperance, you know, just, I don't know, it feels like a sigh of relief. Unexpected. Yeah. I don't know if you feel like you've exhausted all avenues, but I feel that there's avenues available to you still. And it could be that you actively look for them and find one. Or it could be that the universe brings it in and says, hey you, and somehow manages to put something in front of you the way that the universe does. I hope that makes sense to you. I feel like there's quite a lot in there, but it's collective energy, it's a trip. I can only do my best. So I hope I've got some messages come through for you that make sense. Apply it as you will. Yeah. You know, it doesn't even necessarily have to be about life path or work. It could even be about a partner, you know, a choice in love that you really want to make, but you just can't see a way of financially being able to be with someone, or like it working a practical way for you to be with someone, and then somehow you have some sort of shake up whereby you're like, yeah, but you know, and it makes your feelings really apparent. Yeah, that could be, yeah, apply to any of the situations I've talked about. This intense energy could just make your feelings in the one particular direction so apparent that you just feel you have no choice but to go down that route. Okay, final message for Capricorn, please. Final message for Capricorn. I don't know, what's that about ultimately? Love. It's about love ultimately, whether it's for a person, yourself, a thing. Love, 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 love. To the sea, number 7. Let's see what the book's got to say then. I'm going to read it all out for you. Okay, so this is about the essential meanings are being in flow, returning to source, recognising how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. I mean, yeah, a natural pattern of events, lightning, thunder, storms. That's interesting, isn't it, actually? Where we've got to the sea, this calm sea, and then we've got storm as well. They're interesting energies against one another, aren't they? Okay. The Oracle's message: isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Relationship message: there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. Deciding to relax. See, I do often feel temperance is that relaxation, that breath of relief, like I said. So have that breath of relief, and then you can go with the flow. Prosperity message: everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. Very interesting, bearing in mind what we've said. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents and abilities, and most important, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. Yeah. I feel like this Page of Pentacles is your miracle, you know? Just like this green grass that you didn't think was down the path that you wanted to go down, but the pull on that path is so strong because it's about your truth. When a protection message, when external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. Yeah, the protection message is generally for if it comes out in reverse, but I thought I'd read that out for some of you who might need to hear it as well. So, yeah. All right then, my loves. I hope there was something in that message for you. I hope it made sense to you. Good luck. Not that you're going to need it. I just do wish you all the best down this path. And if you did like the reading, if it resonated with you in any way, do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, do subscribe. It does help me pick up on your energy for next time. Okay, my lovely Capricorns, I'll see you later. Bye.